Welcome everybody to the next episode of The Real Mentor. As always, sitting along next to Carlito the Youngster Baby, Ramon the Gator. We're here in hopes to enhance your movie watching experience, because that's what a good mentor should do. This week we're going to be reviewing... Dude, seriously? It's like 10 in the morning. Can you wait to drink until after you finish this? No. So the Dolphins lost it. Get over it. You're such a baby. The basic premise of this movie is a bunch of college kids, these environmentalists. They want to go off and save the world, so they fly down to Peru in hopes to stop the greedy corporations for chopping down the forest and affecting all the indigenous life forms in there. They chain themselves up to the trees. They broadcast live feed from the scene and to get the world to watch and get the corporation to leave, which they do, and they're successful in that venture. Congratulations. They then venture off back to the States, but upon takeoff, a few minutes later, the plane mysteriously crash lands, and of course, they're captured by the same people they're trying to save. These villagers, they lock them up in this bamboo cage, and they soon realize that these are cannibals. It sounds stupid, but I kind of still have some hopes for it. Naturally, the first one to go is a big fat dopey kid because he's got clearly the most meat to eat. This movie gets even worse from there. I can't even begin to describe how bad this movie is. It has no semblance of anything a horror movie should be. Nothing atmospheric. The tension is laughable. In fact, a couple of scenes that kind of explain it all. One of the scenes is while they're in the cage, they're all concerned about to be eaten. Who's next? So, of course, I know one of those weird tonal changes that this movie has. One of the girls gets sick, she goes over to the corner, apparently she got diarrhea, and she begins to take a dump in front of the cage. With sound effects and everything. And some of the villagers kind of doing this. It's exactly how I felt watching the movie, to be perfectly honest. It's one big pile of crap, so I guess it kind of makes sense from that standpoint. Second scene, they're trying to escape by formulating a plan to get out. So what do they come up with? Genius. One of the guys has a little bag of weed. He gets the weed and they stuff it down the gullet, one of the girls who committed suicide, because she didn't want to go out like that, in hopes that they will eat her next, and of course, get high to get distracted. The villagers end up getting high and they're moping around like a bunch of primitive Cheech and Chongs. But I'm thinking to myself, is what you really want to do is to get the people who captured you, who are mouth-watering at the idea of your flesh, you want to give these guys the munchies. I'm not sure that's the wisest move at that point in time. And it gives you nothing. This movie gives you nothing. Nothing. The resemblance of it being a horror flick. It's not even that gory. The characters, who cares? This tonally, it's everywhere. It's not worth the wait. It's not worth your time. Now, fortunately for us, we go to the movies a lot, obviously. And we kind of protect ourselves in these very situations. We gotta protect our reputation. We don't want to be seen out in public. So if you're gonna watch this movie, I suggest you do it exactly what we did halfway through this flick. Here's the example. This movie sucks. We always carry around these bags just for such emergencies. I suggest you do the same if you have any inclination to see this movie. Now I get why he's drinking. And on a side note, they gave us free drinks at the premiere, and that still didn't help make this movie any better. The best part about this movie, and I don't want to be too negative, I am an optimist by nature, so let me kind of highlight a few of the good things about this movie. That about covers that. Well, actually, there was the credits, because it let me know I can get the hell out of there. So the credits was the best scene, although they gave us an after credit scene, oh God, foreshadowing a sequel. A sequel. This movie needs a sequel, like we need Jennifer Subway to sub in your kid's kindergarten class. Too soon? No. So in all, should you watch this movie? No. Don't even watch the video. Don't even talk about it. So in fact, I also had a poster to give away, signed by Eli Roth and the cast of the movie, and dare not let that into my house. So if you want it, hit me up on Twitter. I'll send it to you, all postage paid. Again, follow me on Twitter at The Real Mentor. I'll provide you the latest news and ongoings in Hollywood. Again, The Real Mentor. Keep track, and I'll see you guys next week for a newest review.